Suddenlink, in partnership with Dave Campbell's Texas Football, believe in great connectivity and supporting each community it serves. And that's why we've teamed up for the third consecutive year to present the Dave Campbell's Community Connector School Program presented by Suddenlink. This fall, 15 schools will be spotlighted. And at the end of the season, communities will rally the vote for their school to be named the Community Connection School of the Year and a chance to receive a $2,500 donation thanks to the support of Suddenlink. Today, we are proud to spotlight our Community Connection School of the Week, Andrews High School, and the recipient of our Community Connector Award, Leland Hamilton. Leland has been selected to receive this nomination for all of his hard work, dedication, and service to the Andrews community. Joining us to celebrate Leland, we have the principal of Andrews High School, John Karanko, and the head football coach and athletic director for the Andrews Mustangs, Ralph Mason. And joining us on behalf of Suddenlink is Regional Vice President, Mike Horton. Leland, tell us what your reaction was when you found out that Coach Mason had nominated you to receive the Community Connector Award, and what motivated you to get involved in supporting Andrews High School and their students?
I was shocked. Of course, I've always been interested in sports, all right, but I graduated from high school, I weighed 120 pounds, so I didn't play much of anything but basketball. I went to country school when I was up till I was a sophomore in high school. I was in a little country school, but we had softball and basketball. We won the championship of the county in softball growing up, in the 7th and 8th grade bowl. We were the champs. In basketball, we were nothing. We couldn't play very much for that. But we played on a dirt court all the time. Out in the cold, whether it's cold or hot. Most of the time it's cold basketball. But yeah, when I moved here, I started watching football just like I did everywhere else. And that was in 1956. And I just knew so many of the boys, teachers, wasn't near as big as it is now, but I just always enjoyed getting out there with the guys, interested to talk to them and share with them. It's been a blessing to me to be a part of it.
And Leland, I believe you have a grandson. Is that right? That's on the team currently?
Yes.
How special is it for you to see him play?
Oh, it's a blessing. He plays football and baseball. It's a blessing.
That is awesome.
And a grandson coaching and a great grandson playing.
Wow, that is awesome. And Coach Mason, when I first reached out to you about this award, Leland was kind of the first name that came to your mind. He's been supporting the Andrews community for a long time. Tell us a little bit about why you believe he's most deserving of this recognition.
There's a lot of things in life that's not really that easy, but when you ask that question, it was real easy. I mean, Leland, hands down, comes to my mind right away. And as I mentioned to you on the question and answer sessions that we've had, he's here just about every day. He'll pull out there on the football field. Our kids love seeing him come out there, and several of them will go over and talk to him usually just about every day. We usually have to reserve one day. We can sing happy birthday to him out there. And then, he doesn't stop there. Like I said, he'll go in and watch the girls practice volleyball. And then when basketball, he's just up here all the time. He's in the baseball dugout. He's over watching softball girls. So it made it easy. I mean, like I said, it was hands down when you ask the question. And it's not just that. It's just, the entire community and influence that he has on the people here.
And Principal Karanko, it's always great to have great community support, and you know how important it is to have folks show up and volunteer their time to be there to support and set a positive example for the kids there in Andrews. Tell us what Leland means to the Andrews community and why it's important to have leaders like him volunteering to support the Andrews program each and every year.
Yes, sir. Well, it's an honor to be able to recognize Mr. Hamilton for all that he has done and who he is to the Andrews community. And while he is passionate and he loves Andrews and he loves our students, I can say that that's reciprocated. Andrews loves Leland. The students love him. You'll see, it's just incredible to see how students will go out of their way. They'll be headed in one direction, but if they see that he's there, which he is so much, and we love it, they'll stop and they'll say hi to him, they'll greet him. So that there's a mutual love and a mutual respect there. And it's just incredible to see how he is able to spearhead just the support that we have here in this community. So he is certainly one of a kind, and we're excited to honor him and spotlight him today.
We are in year 3 of our partnership with Suddenlink, honoring great community connectors like Leland across the state of Texas. We started this program back in 2019, spotlighting 5 schools. We grew it to 10 schools in 2020. And this season, we're getting the opportunity to spotlight 15 schools in every corner of the state of Texas, and couldn't do it without the support of folks like Mike and his team at Suddenlink. Mike, tell us why it was so important for Suddenlink to partner with Dave Campbell's Texas Football to spotlight Texas high school communities, and how special is it for you to see a school like Andrews, a community in which you guys serve each and every day, receive recognition like this?
That's great. Thank you, Rob. Gentlemen, I have to tell you, I grew up and played my high school football in Littleton, Colorado. But I spent 3 years living in Tyler, Texas, and I worked at the Suddenlink building that was on the corner of the Loop 323 and Earl Campbell Parkway. Now, I always thought that was pretty neat. You know, it's really great to be here today with Andrews High School and to honor you, Leland, as a Community Connector Award recipient. You know, is there really anything better than Friday nights in West Texas? At Suddenlink, we are so proud of our partnership with Dave Campbell's Texas Football, but more so with the remarkable work that is put forth by our student athletes, our teachers, coaches, administrators, and especially our volunteers who make those Friday night memories that last for a lifetime. Suddenlink believes in supporting each community that we serve, and that's why we're so pleased to be a small part of Texas football in this Community Connector Award. Pops, I have to tell you, thank you for all you do for Mustang football for these many years. It is a testament to your commitment to the students, to the community, and to the programs. And your contributions make such a huge commitment and contribution and difference to this community. I want to thank you, and go Mustangs.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Coach Mason, what does it mean to you to have partners like Suddenlink who are committed to recognizing the community efforts from folks like Leland, not only there at Andrews, but across the state of Texas?
Well, you know, that's another one's pretty easy for me to answer, because my passion is about character development with our kids, and so much of what we do is centered around that. And when we can go out and recognize people, you know, in our community that are great role models and great representatives of what we're trying to accomplish with our kids in that character building process, I mean, it just you know, kind of gives it a boost. You know, and we try to do this. We've done this several times at our football games of recognizing. In fact, we recognized Leland a few years ago as well, and presented him with a real pretty Andrews jersey. And you know, I want our kids to see those kind of things, and I want to see those kind of people that stand out, and they know it. They know it because of their day-to-day relationship with Pops. But you know, it's just something that it's a passion of mine. It's more important than X's and O's to me.
And Principal Caranco, that same question to you. You know, what does it mean to you to have partners like Suddenlink who are kind of taking the extra effort to recognizing the great community efforts of folks like Leland there in Andrews and across Texas?
We're very appreciative of Suddenlink and for them taking this on and just recognizing those individuals within our communities that stand out. It's great to have the partnerships. We believe that we're not in it alone and that we're all in it together. And we contribute and we're able to pour in different ways, in different manners. However, at the end of the day, we all come together just to to see our communities thrive, and we all play an integral part in that. So we're very appreciative of them, and to be able, like I said, once again, to honor Leland with this award.
Now, Leland, I'm going to give you the final words. Do you have any final words for Mike and the team at Suddenlink there?
Oh, I just this is such a surprise. I didn't have any idea something like this was going to go on. So it's a blessing to me and my wife. And we're just blessed. We've been married 25 years. My first wife died on my 71st birthday in 1995. And then God put George, my present wife, in my life, and we've been married 25 years. So altogether, I've been married 73 years. So y'all are just young'uns to me.
Well, this has been a great honor for us, Leland. And on behalf of Dave Campbell's Texas Football and Suddenlink, congratulations again to Andrews High School for being named our Community Connection School of the Week. And to you, Leland, for receiving the Community Connector Award. In honor of this recognition, Suddenlink will be making a $250 donation back to the Mustangs program in your name. And we are so thankful for all that you do in the community.
But it's been an honor.
Yeah. And Andrews High School is now one of 15 schools in the running for the Community Connection School of the Year Award and a chance to receive a $2,500 donation for their school. Voting will take place at the end of the year on TexasFootball.com. And Mustangs fans, it will be up to you to rally the vote and lift Andrews High School to the top. Thank you again to Principal Caranco and Coach Mason for joining us here to recognize Leland. And last but not least, thank you to Mike and the team at Suddenlink for your support of the Community Connector School program.